Hi everybody, how are you? It's been a long time. Okay, I think you are doing good in your jobs, right? Especially thank Koti for arranging this session. Actually, he requested me to take a session on this day. Uh, you know, Finally somehow find time to take a session. Maybe I'll engage you for about 1 hour. After 1 hour, we will have a personal discussion. Okay. Meanwhile, let me see how many people have gathered here. Yeah, welcome. Yes, here. Yes, Koti, Rajesh Reddy, Manikanda, Sandeep, Teja, Priyanka, Deepthi, Sweta, Pavani, Reddy, Raghava. Oh, very good people. You really did good job, Mr. Koti. You really gathered these people. I think you're all doing good. Yes. So you want me to teach something on Teachers' Day? I know you're not. You're like రాత్రులు నిద్రపట్టట్లేదు అనుకుంటా సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లో ప్రెషర్ ఎక్కువ అయ్యి సో you want to listen my class and sleep. That's what your intention is. So whatever, don't mind, just kidding. Okay. So right now I am teaching Python for second year students, and I hope I'll continue. Yes. uh, like I am teaching a random module for them. Maybe few of you are working on Python, it doesn't matter. Just stay. If you have any issues, uh, respond on chat window, because I have muted all of you. Like your TV disturbances or your vehicle disturbances. I can't bear that distance, right? I get very angry if you disturb. Still the same person, no change. Okay. Fine. I'll start. Shall I start? We'll have personal discussions later. Okay. Okay. Switch off your cameras, please. I'm getting laugh. Switch off your cameras, please. Okay. Just listen. Fine. In Python, today I'll be dealing a random module. I'll share it. Yes, this is random module, and I'll teach you something related to choice, because you all like to choose, right? You all have chosen your jobs, not by chance, right? Out of options, you choose to be a software engineer or whatever. Fine. So we'll see this choice, random module choice. It's like random numbers, and I used to teach you in C language also random numbers. But in C, random numbers are generated in a sequence. Though the numbers are random, but it will be same always. If you generate top 10 random numbers in C language, for any number of times you will be getting the same top 10 numbers without changing the order. Of course, they are random numbers, but we will not change the order. Okay. But in here Python or Java, the random numbers are system dependent, and the order is not maintained same always. Okay. We'll see that. So this is random module, and we will see a small function choice, and at the end of the session I'll try to teach you two games. First game is your choice, or okay. First game will be, I think this is early morning, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Had your breakfast, everybody? No? Okay. We will have a breakfast game then. Okay. The first one will be breakfast game, and the second one will be book cricket, which you always like it. You used to play it when you're studying in the college. Okay. So we'll see the choice. I'll explain I'll explain you the method how choice works, and I'll use that method in developing a breakfast game. Okay. Yeah, this is online compiler for Python. Import random as R, which means that instead of writing random, I will be using an object called R. Okay. So L equal to, I'll be having list of breakfast items. Yes, the first one might be idli. Yes, dosa. Next, you like puri. Okay. Next, yes, upma. Yes. Next, vada. Next, chapati. Okay. So you can increase the menu as you like. So we'll see how this choice works. Then I'll tell you the game description and we'll develop a code on code. Okay. So let's see h equal to r dot choice of L print ch. So the first option is what out of these elements, randomly an item has been chosen by the system. Okay. Now if I run again, see, now I have got dosa. Now if I run again dosa. Run again, it is idli. Run again, it is upma. In that way, you know, uh, any of the item will be picked out of the list and it will be printed. It's like choice, making choice out of it, a random choice. Okay. So I will use this function to develop a small game. Like, I think many of you got married. Say you and your wife had been to a restaurant and your ideas doesn't match. Normally it does, right? So you thought of having an idli and she thought of having a say chapati. Okay. So what we'll do is you both need to choose the same thing and you need to follow that thing. Like you'll be writing chits of like this in idli, dosa, puri, upma, vada, and chapati, like this, like different breakfast items, and you need to pick one chit out of it, and she will also pick one chit out of it, and if both chits are same, then you need to go with that breakfast. Okay, that is the game description. So I repeat, like you'll be having chits of these different kinds of breakfast, and you need to pick one chit, and your wife should also shuffle those things, and she need to pick one chit. If both chits are same, then you need to go with that breakfast, no matter whether you like it or not, or she like it or not, or he like it or not, whatever. Because okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so what we will do is, since I am the player, my computer is my girlfriend, so she will pick one item out of it, and I will pick one item out of it. If our both items are same, then we will have a breakfast with that item. Okay, so this is my square-headed girlfriend. She sings a lot of songs for me. She plays a lot of movies for me. She is very faithful. Okay, I'm just kidding here. Okay, see here. L equal to, fine. So we will write a while loop so that it keeps on asking me what is your choice and what is their choice, what is system's choice. So my choice will be input, enter your choice. Out of these 6 items, it should ask me to enter my choice. So before that, I'll print these items L, so that the user can choose out of. Okay. And now system will choose one item out of R dot choice of L, which means in the list of items, one item will be chosen randomly and will be assigned to CH. Now, if CH is double equal to my input, నేను ఇచ్చిన ఇన్పుట్ నా కంప్యూటర్ ఆర్ మై గర్ల్ ఫ్రెండ్ యొక్క ఇన్పుట్ రెండు సేమ్ అయితే then we need to have that break first. Print yes, we will have CH as breakfast for today. Okay, so yes, so the output will be, if both our choices are same, yes, we will have so and so breakfast, so and so as breakfast for today is the output. ఎప్పుడు నా చాయిస్ సిస్టమ్ చాయిస్ సేమ్ అయినా కానప్పుడు else కానప్పుడు I need to repeat the loop. I need to repeat the loop or say what her choice is. Let her in the sense my system. Don't, please don't laugh. Print yeah, I'll give some spaces here so that you will know it will be looking like a charting description level. So system choice is comma, the system choice is CH and my choice is IN, and it will count number of times it took for our choices to match. Okay, number of times it took for our choices to match. If it is like a game, I can make that count as score. Okay, since the it is not a game, it is like a deal. Like my choice should be same as the system choice. If both choices are same, we will have that breakfast. That's the deal. So no scores here, but still I'll maintain the count for something good. Okay, so this is your finally. Thank you. And once my choice matches, I need not ask again, right? I can break here. I can break the loop here, because while will not break, it keeps on executing for infinite amount of time, and every time I will be entering the choice, and that choice will be in input, and randomly the choice will be picked up from the list. What is that list? This is the list of items. Okay. If my input value is equal to the choice input value, then we will have that same breakfast for that day, and I'll break the loop because the deal is closed. If it is not, then let me see what system choice is. Okay, because I need to know, like if I choose idli, system might have chosen like chapati. నాకు తెలియాలి కదా చపాతి చూస్ చేసుకుందని, అందుకని అది ప్రింట్ చేసుకున్నా ఎల్స్ కేసు. ఓకే, సో ఫైనల్లీ this is okay. I am running the code. Okay, I'll run it for 2 times. Yes, these are the choice or menu. What I'll choose is, yeah, my favorite chapati. Oh, there are errors. Count is a variable I haven't declared. Count equal to 0. What else? Yes. Oh. Yeah, this is my, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me choose my favorite breakfast, chapati, and system choose it dosa. System means the girlfriend. Choose it dosa. Square-headed girlfriend. So let me give choice. My choice is those. Now she choose one. Now again I'll choose Idli. System choose vada again. Again Idli. Again vada. Now I'll choose vada then. She have choose Idli. Now, my God. Okay. I'll change my option. Oh, finally it worked. Yes, upma. Yes, we will have upma as breakfast for today. Thank you. This is uh, game on choice using random module in Python. Shall we play again? Shall we play again? Yes. Very fast. Okay. This time I will not change the options because previous case is the worst way of playing the game. If you keep on changing the options, the probability of getting hit is very, very less. If you change your options, the probability of getting the hit, I mean right choice, is very, very less. Okay. You just stick to one option and at some point of time it will hit for definite. Okay. So my choice is, since in previous example I got one with Upma, I'll go with Upma. Oh, she's Idli. Upma, Vada. Again Upma. Yes, within three choices or three attempts, I made her to choose my choice. Right? I made her to choose my choice. So this is how you can implement, good games using random module. I know you people have implemented much more games in Java when I taught you, especially in GUI interface. You have developed so, but just to take class, I'm just repeating it again. Okay, fine. If you have any doubts, please ask me now. It's this program is over. Next, I'll move to next game. Yes, chat window. What Rajesh Reddy? See, don't on your camera. Just type in your chat window. Koti is asking, why did you choose Upma, sir? See, it's like, there is no, I choose Upma because in previous game, I won with Upma. That's it. Okay. She's really good. Hmm. Okay. In our next game, what we'll do is, we will try to use the same choice method. We will try to use the same choice method to implement a cricket game, a book cricket game. A favorite game for many of gents. We used to play that game a lot when you were a second year students. So I'll write a Python code for that. We'll see. Yeah, here you can say cricket is a kind of game which can be played between two teams, right? But book cricket is a kind of game which will be played between two persons. One person will be opening the book and he will be adding the scores, the last digit number scores, and the person who gets the highest score is the winner. This is how we play that game, right? So here, let that page numbers be, 1, 2 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs. There are no 5 runs, 6. And if it is 0, it is out, right? So I'm putting 0 at somewhere. So 1 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, 0 runs, 4 runs, and 6. You can increase this double your score too, so that the probability will be more, so that you will not get out as very soon, but it's okay. Now, what I'll do is, 1 minute. I'll write a function for this. This function will actually calculate the score and it will return. Okay. So let that function be play. For runs, I'll be taking the variable runs equal to 0. And score, okay. Score equal to 0. Wickets equal to 0. Yes. And I'll send a parameter balls, number of balls. Like if it is a 2 hours match, 12 balls. If it is a 3 hours match, it is 18 balls, right? So for I in, so for I in range 1 comma balls plus 1, because this range starts from 0 to balls minus 1. But we don't have 0 ball, right? We will have balls count starts from 1. So for I in range 1 to balls plus 1, colon. Next, we need to get the score or choice. What I'll do is, for every enter, it need to pick the choice out of the list. Okay. So for that enter, what I'll do is ch equal to input. This is a simple scanf function. It is waiting for input until I press some key on the keyboard. It is like a waiting function. Okay. For every enter, the ఒక్కొక్క బాల్ కి ఎంత స్కోర్ రావాలనేది చెక్ చేసుకో. Now my runs equal to r dot random of r dot choice of L. So I need to import random module. Import random as r choice. Fine. If these runs are 0, it's a wicket, right? So WC equal to WC plus 1. Say a team contains 11 wickets. So in that case, we'll do one thing. If runs are 0 and if wickets are less than 11, then WC equal to WC plus 1. Yes. WC equal to WC plus 1. Else, which means the runs are 0, but all out. Wickets less than 11 and all out avvaleda. Wickets less than 11 false and wickets are equal to 11, which means all out. Okay. Then print all out. Print all out. And if it is all out, you need not stay in the program. You can return. What you need to return? Score and wickets. Yes, in Python you can return multiple values. Multiple variable assignment is possible in Python. Okay, no issues. Okay, this is the case. What if the person is out? If the person is out and wickets are less than, count the wicket count. If the person is out and wickets are greater than 11 or equal to 11, it is all out and return the score. If the score is not 0 or runs is not equal to 0, then we need to increase the score. SCORE, score equal to score plus runs, and print it how many ball కామా I కామా అంటే బాల్ 1 లో ఎన్ని రన్స్ బాల్ 1 రన్స్ ఈక్వల్ టు కామా ఎన్ని రన్స్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బాల్ 1 దీస్ మెనీ రన్స్ బాల్ 2 దీస్ మెనీ రన్స్ అన్నట్టు ఓకే రన్స్ ఫైన్ అండ్ వికెట్స్ నో నీడ్ బాల్ 1 ఎన్ని రన్స్ చాలు shall we maintain wickets also? We will maintain wickets also. But why to maintain wickets for every ball? No need. Okay. Ball 1 runs is enough. So this is for every I value. You will be. It is for waiting function. It waits for any key from the keyboard, and it will choose one value from this 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 6. It will choose one thing that will be your runs for that particular ball. And if that run is equal to 0 and wickets are less than 11, count the wicket count. If the wickets are equal to 11 or greater than 11, it is like all out and you need to return the score and wickets. And it keeps on doing this thing until when? Until you either you are all out or until the balls are over. 1 2 balls plus 1 another 12 balls అనుకోండి 12 balls అయ్యేంత వరకు లూప్ రిపీట్ అవుతానే ఉంటుంది ఓకే లేదా ఆల్ అవుట్ అయిపోతే రిటర్న్ స్టేట్మెంట్ వల్ల బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది ఓకే సో ఆఫ్టర్ ఫర్ 2 ways గా బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది either here or due to return state. So if it is due to for, then you need to return again score comma wickets. Score comma wickets. This is a very small function. Play. Okay. What does it do is it takes balls as number of parameter and the balls part ఈ కోడ్ అనేది రన్ అవుతుంది ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఒక చాయిస్ పిక్ చేసుకుంటుంది సిస్టమ్ పిక్ చేసుకుంటుంది ఆ చాయిస్ 0 అయితే కనుక వికెట్స్ అన్నట్టు ఓకే జస్ట్ లైక్ ద వే యూ ఓపెన్ ద టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ a random thing, right? Again, ball number 2, open the textbook. Ball number 3, open the textbook. So this is choice. This is random choice. Okay. So that is your function. Now you will write the main logic here. What I'll do is initially player 1 need to play. Initially it is player 1. So I'll call that play function and receive 2 parameters. What is that? The first parameter is score SCR1 comma WC1 equal to play. Sorry, I need to read number of overs, right? I'll do here. Overs equal to int of input enter number of overs. Okay. Player 1 as score player 1 score nt in wickets, and you need to send parameter as balls. Overs into 6 because 1 over contains 6 balls. So overs into 6 is number of balls. You are passing parameter to here. Okay, that many number of balls, this particular logic gets executed. If it is 0 and wickets are less, this I have explained. Else your score will be added to, your runs will be added to score, and every ball your runs will be printed. Okay. Now this is for player 1. Repeat it for player 2 also. Print player 2. Let that variable be S2 and wickets are W2. And you need to print this. Print player 1 score is printed as numerator and denominator way. So first thing is SC score 1 comma and here wicket 1. Player 1 score. What is the score? SR1 and wickets WC1. Okay. Fine. So we'll see. We'll try to execute. If at all any errors, we'll rectify there itself. This is just decoration part. Enter number of overs. So no errors. This is really good. I'll take 2 hours match. Player 1. Now it is waiting for my key. Here. Play call in the I value 1 first ball. It is waiting for my key. Input function. It's like a waiting function. See like the scanner rasta. And after I press my key, it will choose one value out of this list. It will choose one value out of this list. And if that value is, and assign that value to runs. If the runs are equal to 0 and wickets are less, wickets count. Else, if the runs are equal to 0 and wickets are greater than 11, it is all out and score, and you need to return the score and wickets. If the runs are not 0, then if keltu. It's like nested if fund. Okay, else keltundi. If the runs are not equal to 0, else block kelli, akkada a runs ni score add chestundi. And this process repeats until all balls completed. Okay, ఎన్ని balls అయితే అన్ని balls complete అయ్యేంత వరకు రిపీట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే 2 ways గా బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది. ఐదర్ ఆల్ అవుట్ అయినా బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది, లేదా బాల్స్ అన్ని కంప్లీట్ అయినా ఈ స్కోర్ వికెట్స్ ని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, నౌ ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ సమ్ కీ ఆన్ ది కీబోర్డ్ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఐఎమ్ ఓపెనింగ్ ద బుక్ అన్నట్టు. నేను కీ ప్రెస్ చేస్తున్నాడు, ఓపెనింగ్ ద బుక్ అన్నట్టు. సో బాల్ 1 runs, ball 2 2 runs, ball 3. Where is ball 3? Might be a wicket. That will cover again. Okay. Ball 4, 5 6 runs. 6th ball 4 runs. 7th ball 6 runs. 8th ball 3 runs. And 9th ball 2 runs. 10th ball 1 run. Okay. Yes. If you can see here, ball number 3 is missing. And ball number 11 is missing. A 2 balls lo wicket pad undochu. Andukane ikkada wicket count 2 vachu. Avuna? And the score is 31. 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is score is 31. So we'll do one thing. Ball number 3 runs print avakunda wicket అని చెప్తాం for a better thing. Okay. ఎప్పుడు వికెట్ పడింది ఇక్కడ వికెట్ పడిన దగ్గర. Okay, I'll stop the code. Ball I. No need to print runs. Print wicket. So that so ends the ball wicket padindanda manaki count kuda maintain avutundi. Andukani ante. Okay. Now see. Number of overs are 2. Player 1. Yes, it is waiting for my input. First ball 3 runs. Second ball is wicket. Third ball 2 runs. Fourth ball 4 runs. Fifth ball 2. Sixth ball 4. Seventh ball is wicket. Eighth ball is 3. Ninth ball 3. 10th ball 2. 11th ball 4. So finally at the end of 2 hours, the player 1 score is 30/2. 30 runs, 2 wickets. Now it's time for player 2. Yes, player 2 first ball 1 run. Second ball 2 runs. Third ball, fourth ball, fifth ball, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. No wickets so far. 11. It is score is 37/0. So player 1 score is 30 for 2 wickets, and player 2 score is 37 for 0 wickets. So who is the winner? Player 2. That you can develop here. ఇదంత ఈజీ ఏం కాదు, ఇంకా చాలా చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, if what is this SR, SR1 is greater than SR2. SR1 you will be getting by calling the function for the first time, and SR2 you will be getting for calling the function for the second time. So SR1 is greater than SR2. Print player 1 won the game. Else if SR1 less than SR2 or SR2 greater than SR1, whatever, print player 2 won the game. Else draw. Else print it's a draw. Fine. Yes. Now we'll run once more, maybe 1 hour match. Okay. I think we need to have a personal discussion, right? So yeah, 1 hour match. Player 1, first ball 2 runs, second ball 1 run, third ball, fourth ball is wicket, fifth ball is 1, and 1 hour, so per hour, 9 runs, 1 wicket. Player 2, first ball 1 run, second ball 6 runs, third ball 2, fourth ball 3, fifth ball 4, and player 2 score is 20 for 0. Since player 1 score is 9 and player 2 score is 20, player 2 should win, no? Okay, here I have written it as, it will be player 2, don't worry. Okay, player 2 will win. All right. Player 1 score is 12 and player 2 score is 23. And finally, 12 is less than 23, so player 2 is 1. This is okay, fine, but you can still extend this score. My logic is that you try at home. You will not try at your home because you will be having a lot of work at your home, but you can develop it in your free time. At your free time, you can develop, okay? Like, you know, my point is, if player 1 score is 12, when he reaches 12 or crosses 12, then itself the match is over, right? You need not play till 6 balls. See here, the very first ball is 2 runs, 4 runs 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 తర్వాత 6 కొట్టాడు, అయిపోయాను. Within 4 balls మ్యాచ్ అయిపోయాను. బట్ స్టిల్ యు ఆర్ ప్లేయింగ్ బాల్ నెంబర్ 5 అండ్ బాల్ నెంబర్ 6. ఇది అక్కర్లేదు కదా, దానికి మీరు లాజిక్ డెవలప్ చేసుకోండి. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ టాస్క్. సిన్స్ యూ రిక్వెస్టెడ్ మీ టు టీచ్ ఆన్ దిస్ టీచర్స్ డే, నో, సో ఐ గేవ్ యూ a task. Okay, so that's all for today. Yes, if you have any things to share, you can share. You can, shall I pause the recording? Yes, yes, you can share. Yes, Koti. Okay, whenever you feel free, please do come to college. Okay, the gates are always open. If necessary, I will arrange a session for you to speak with your juniors. You can give your valuable suggestions. You are most welcome. You are the ambassadors of our college. Always remember that. And thanks for remembering me. Thanks for remembering me. Very soon we'll meet once again. Okay, plan a get together kind of. Definitely we'll try to attend. I and the rest of the faculty are very much interested for these get together parties. Fine then. Thank you. Stay in touch. Have a pleasant. It's 11, from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Okay, 3 hours. Really good time.